Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Lauren Scafidi, along with meteorologist Jaden Knowles, taking a look at Copper Mountain right now. Jaden, they're in for some more snow in just a little bit.
Yeah, that's right, Lauren. Really starting around 9 a.m. this morning and then becoming widespread across the entire high country around lunchtime. But of course, we're going to break that down for you. Good morning on this beautiful Sunday. It's cold outside. Look at these wind chills. This is what it feels like right now. 2 degrees in Denver. It is extremely cold out there, and then we're really not going to warm up a whole lot as we head into this afternoon. So looking at the wind chills, as I mentioned, some single digits out there, especially in Lyman. That's what it feels like, 3 degrees. But current temperatures only in the teens right now. 13 degrees at the airport, 15 at Centennial, and also 15 at Central Park. Temperatures across the entire state, noticing the teens for the Eastern Plains. And also, there was a couple of single digits over towards the high country. We are seeing a little bit warmer temperatures towards the western slope with the upper 30s. So what's the main weather story? Of course, that second round of snow starting this morning for the high country, but then it could also linger across parts of the metro area, not as much as accumulation, and that's one of the main reasons why we took off that potential weather impact for this morning. But overall, the timing looks to be around 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. for us across the metro area, and of course, we're going to talk more about that in detail later in the show. Lauren?
All right, Jaden, thank you so much. This morning, Denver police says a deadly shooting this weekend may have been related to road rage. Denver PD first posted about it around 6:15 last night. They say it happened on South Winona Court, east of Sheridan, near Highway 285. DPD says it may be related to a road rage incident. No information about a possible suspect right now. Overnight, 4 people were killed during a mass shooting in Stockton, California, and the search for a suspect continues this morning. Here's what we know. The San Joaquin Sheriff's Office says they got a call about gunshots firing at a family gathering just before 4 yesterday evening. During a late-night press conference, Stockton's mayor called the shooting unacceptable in hopes that the shooter turns himself in.
This is Thanksgiving weekend. This is when families come together, celebrate, share memories. Tonight, heaven is a little bigger.
Right now, officials are saying it could be a targeted attack, but so far there's no motive. More than a dozen arrests were made in Lower Manhattan this weekend after around 200 protesters blocked ICE agents from leaving their parking garage to do an immigration enforcement operation near Chinatown. Witnesses say the protest started out peacefully, and then the situation escalated. Authorities say some of the demonstrators threw things at officers, and police responded with pepper spray. No one was seriously hurt. Right now, Venezuela is accusing President Trump of making a colonialist threat after he said that the airspace around the country should be considered closed. The accusation stems from a social media post Trump shared yesterday morning in which he warned airlines and pilots to avoid Venezuelan airspace. It also follows last week's FAA warning to pilots to use caution when flying over the country. While the U.S. doesn't have the authority to close another country's airspace, Trump's post could cause travel concerns and even deter airlines from flying there. Venezuela's foreign ministry says this is another act of extravagant, illegal, and unjustified aggression. Coloradans at some of the largest hotel homeless shelters in Denver might see some big changes at the end of the year. The Denver Gazette says the Salvation Army will be phased out as 3 new contractors chosen by the state will take over. For nearly 2 years, these shelters have played a huge role in combating homelessness under Mayor Mike Johnston's All In Mile High initiative. Salvation Army's Intermountain Decision Commander says to the Gazette that this could impact people at the shelters that may have already developed relationships with social workers and volunteers. Good Bones Coffee on Colfax Avenue opened earlier this month, while the BRT project tears up the street around them. The owners say they're not worried because they believe Colfax is worth the gamble. Most business owners would have a bone to pick with construction right outside of their front door. But for Carson and Melody Allen, starting Good Bones Coffee during the East Colfax Bus Rapid Transit project wasn't a tough call. The couple has always lived near Colfax, and they see the avenue's potential. They've already faced some growing pains on the gritty street, including a shattered front door during their first week, but they are not backing down.
We had a great week, a great first week, full of love and support from the community, and I'm not going to let one broken window break my spirit.
The coffee shop plans to host live music, poetry, and comedy, hoping to be a vibrant part of the community for years to come. If you are still looking for a way to give back this holiday season, there's just more than a week left in our 9 Cares Colorado Shares food drive. We want to say thank you so much to everyone who has donated so far. But even though we've raised nearly $800,000, we want to keep on going. If we can reach our new goal of $1 million, that would be enough for 3 million meals for Coloradans in need. If you want to donate, you can scan this QR code right here on your screen, or you can donate when you're checking out at King Soopers. Our drive runs through December 7th, a week from tomorrow.